Frequency is formative, not metaphorically, structurally. Vibration organizes matter. Sound is not decoration laid on top of reality. It's one of the tools by which reality arranges itself. When a tone is struck, chaos doesn't disappear, it lines up. Cymatics shows this plainly. Sand, water, even plasma responding to oscillation by arranging into geometry. Form follows frequency. Architecture follows sound before stone ever touches stone. The cathedral wasn't just built to contain worship, it was tuned to amplify coherence. Vaulted ceilings, ratios, bells calibrated to resonate through bodies as much as air. Those bells weren't incidental. They marked time, yes. But more importantly, they entrained nervous systems. Whole towns breathed together because sound told them when to pause, gather, mourn, remember. Then war came and the bells were gathered, melted, repurposed. The metals that once rang coherence were reforged for fragmentation. That pattern repeats. In the early 20th century, Royal Raymond Rife explored resonance not as force, but as precision. The idea was simple and dangerous. If illness has a frequency, coherence can disrupt it. His work didn't end with peer debate. It ended in confiscation, ridicule, and a conveniently timed fire. History has a way of calling inconvenient things unscientific right before erasing them. Fast forward. Now we speak in safer language, brainwave entrainment, binaural beats, neurological synchronization. Monroe Institute gave this a modern frame with HemiSync, bringing the hemispheres into resonance so consciousness could move without tearing itself in half. Crossing the Jordan isn't geography, it's state change. Old myths knew this. Modern science is just relearning how to say it without sounding religious. As within, so without. As above, so below. When inner frequency shifts, the body follows. Cells don't just obey chemistry, they respond to signal. Stress disorganizes, coherence heals, not magically, but logically. A system in harmony wastes less energy fighting itself. That's why the idea of medbeds persists, even without proof. It's not about the gadget, it's about the intuition that alignment precedes repair. People feel correctly that healing isn't imposed, it's remembered. Technology didn't remove this knowledge, it abstracted it. We traded bells for notifications, breath for bandwidth, coherence for stimulation. But the signal never left. It's still there, waiting for a quieter receiver. In the beginning was the word, not ink, not language, vibration, a speaking into being, a pulse that organizes the formless. Creation didn't start with an idea, it started with a frequency. Your body is not a container for consciousness, it's a transmitter. Every cell oscillating, every breath modulating signal, the heart, especially, broadcasting coherence or distortion outward, far beyond the skull. The mind thinks, but the nervous system prays. That's the uncomfortable truth. Prayer is not what you say while kneeling. Prayer is what your body is doing all day long. If your system is tight, vigilant, outraged, afraid, that's the petition being sent. If your system is settled, open, present, grateful, that's the altar flame. Words formed in the mind can lie, the body cannot. You can say peace while emitting war. You can say faith while vibrating fear. Reality responds to the carrier wave, not the slogan riding on top of it. This is why people feel unheard in prayer. They're speaking one thing while broadcasting another. Creation doesn't happen by effort, it happens by resonance. Like a tuning fork in a quiet room. Strike one, and its match begins to sing without being touched. Your life answers the tone you hold, not punishment, not reward. Physics dressed in parable. This reframes everything. Healing isn't forced. It's allowed when coherence returns. Manifestation isn't wishing, it's alignment. Salvation isn't escape. Its integration, be still and know, was never poetic advice. It was technical instruction. Still the system. Coherence emerges. The signal clarifies. And what you emit, quietly, constantly, becomes the world that meets you. Masaru Emoto, 1943 to 2014, was a Japanese author and researcher best known for his controversial experiments, suggesting that human thoughts, emotions and words can influence the molecular structure of water. His experiments were simple, almost childlike, and that's why they landed so hard. Water exposed to spoken words, written language, music, and intention was frozen and photographed. The result wasn't random structure, it was order or distortion, coherence or collapse. Words associated with love, gratitude, prayer to symmetry, beauty, crystal clarity. Words associated with hate, fear, contempt to fracture, asymmetry, incoherence. Now, here's the deeper layer that matters for what we are saying. It wasn't just the word, it was the state of the one speaking. The vibration behind the sound carried the organizing force. That matters because the human body is mostly water. Not metaphorically, literally. Blood, lymph, intracellular fluid. Your nervous system is conducting emotion through a liquid medium. So when scripture says the word creates, it's not describing magic syllables, it's describing intentional vibration moving through matter. Keep your sword sharp. Words are a sword. Are you building or destroying?